thing rolling? Yes, it is. So today, we're going to walk in freezer that is about the temperature of a cooler. She's all melted. Not supposed to be like that. And, yeah, I won't be eating that. If you can see up here, our frost builds up. It's not even ice. Okay, it's like snow. It's building up right at the expansion valve, which automatically tells me that we're low on charge because the evaporator's not even frozen. We don't even have enough refrigerant in there to make it cold enough to freeze. I also know this because I look at the history of the invoices. The last person that came out here put some charge in it and left. So I'm gonna bring my 404 up there and some bubbles, see if we can't find a leak up on the roof. Maybe something quickly fixable. I'll get back with you when I get up there. Right, we're almost there. Nope. I love the backpack, but man, it's hard to, you gotta hug the ladder to get up that thing. So, based on the configuration down there, should be this one. We got a cooler, freezer cooler. Should be. Let me make sure this is a 404 cooler. It's not running, which is, oh, just turned on. See if it's short cycling. I already see oil. So, I think this might be relatively, knock on wood, simple to figure out. Get over there, bag. Yeah, it's low. There's oil right here. May have an issue at this joint, which I would hope that's the case, because that would be a relatively simple fix. Where'd my bubbles go? There they are. So right now it's short cycling because it's going out on low pressure. And I've got nothing coming out at that joint. So we're gonna go further back. The refrigerant likes to travel. They don't like to stay in one place. These older units, man. They put the thing right here. Got the. You can't do stuff. You gotta take the whole lid off. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, reach. That's a jug, a whole jug of 22. I wonder what's supposed to be in here. If this is 22, they're gonna be in a bad shape because I don't have any R22. Is that all of them? This is ringing a bell. I replaced that defrost timer. I have been here before on this particular unit. She's definitely short cycling. So let's check that service port and see what we got going on here. Squirty, squirty. I see nothing. Here too. I don't know if y'all can see that at this service port. Oil is a telltale sign that you either have now or have had a leak. The oil on this discharge line might have come from the last person that hooked up to it. Another place that I've seen leaks is going to be at the pressure switches. They're really hard to find because you can't get them with bubbles. You have to, really the only way to do it is to ruin the pressure switch. You can get it and dump it in water, or you can put dye in the system, and then the dye will end up accumulating inside the pressure switch. So, first thing I'm going to do is actually go ahead and charge this thing up, because they need it to come down in there pretty bad, or they're going to lose a lot of food. They've probably already lost a lot of food. So let me go grab the 404. It's at the bottom of the ladder. I'll get back with you. Got me some 404. I remember when I did this, I actually had to go down to the breaker and pull or turn off the breaker to replace that defrost timer, because look at this guy. Whoa. Tripped on the 22 bottle. Goodness. Trip has, look at this. Like, really, people? Who did that? I even tried to reach in and yank on this disconnect. She doesn't come out. She doesn't come out. So, I'd like to turn it off, but that's a lot of work. I'm gonna get these caps off here too. I'm gonna check all the Schraders. I'm gonna check the valves. Take all the valve caps off, take the Schrader caps off, and we're going to check all the obvious. The only place that I see oil anyway. Check out the bag. Isn't she beautiful? She's a beautiful bag, for sure. Alright, don't get in the fans. See the strings? I'm going to put them inside. Tuck the strings. That fan's not very strong. It's not going to kill me, but I don't want to, you know, especially right here on a video, get simmer. Goodness, who put that on? Once again, must have been a plumber, because they always put things on too tight. Got it. Goodness. Ridiculous. That one was not tight at all. I must have put that one on. A plumber put the other one on. So sometimes these valves will leak and you'll be able to see it. Usually it's on the discharge side. That's your higher pressure. Let's see what we got here. Where's my bubble scope? Bubbles. Oh, they're right here by my foot. Careful. Just fill it right up. I see no action there. I'm going to take a little bit of this, put it right over this Schrader, see if we have any bubbles coming off of that. Nothing. And this one's already done. It's got nothing. I'm going to pop this one. Oh, I'm not going to pop that one with my bare hands. I think it's been on there for a while. I need some channy locks. Get that one off. Get some channy locks in this bag here. Oh, come on. Where you at? Where are my channy locks? I have to walk all the way around. And that's not it. This is it. Yep. Got too many tools in here. Is that a thing? Channy locks. If I get it from this direction. That is a hard one to get off. bubbles. Bubbles! Make me proud. Let's go. That is leaking. So, you see the bubbles, guys? So we undoubtedly have a leak here. And the seal in this thing is pretty much gone. So, the seal's not going to hold back under high pressure anyway. Yesterday it was like 90 something degrees. So the pressure on that side was probably just blowing everything out. So before I go and get too much pressure in it, we're going to pull out our handy tool and replace that Schrader. Sometimes, guys, sometimes it is literally that easy. So we're going to roll with that. There could be a leak somewhere else. I'm not going to sit here and pressure test this thing and do all this mumbo jumbo. So if we do have this happen again, then we can plan the trip to come out and go all extra on it. And this is going to be a trick because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go down and turn off the breaker. So just gotta watch the fan, that's all. Easy, right? We shall see. Move this capillary. Alright, better safe than sorry. Let me go hit the breaker. Don't make fun of me, alright? Be smart. I'll be right back. Breaker is done. I'm not gonna tell you where I'm at because I don't like doing that. This is for information and entertainment purposes only. But they all have this spot up here. It's like the trash pile. Like, I'm afraid to walk in there. Something's gonna jump out and eat me. Hell, they all have that. Now I haven't seen. What is this? That's gotta be communication, but it goes to a power pole, so I think it's a coax. I'm not touching it either way. This one's got this little thing over here. What's going on in this thing? Is there a guy living in there? Hello? Nope. This is where, see, I wish all places had something like this. Because sometimes you get on the roof and it starts raining and you got all your tools out and your electronics and you just want to find somewhere to put everything for a minute. Usually around here, rain don't last very long, so you just gotta hunker down for 20-30 minutes and then it'll stop. There it is, the place of refuge. Alright, let's get the Schrader replaced. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you don't have one of these and you're in this business, you need to get one. They're not cheap, but you can replace a Schrader valve with the unit under pressure. And they are just as handy as can be. Saves a lot of time. Because otherwise, to replace this Schrader, I would have to recover the refrigerant, what's left in there, and then replace the Schrader, then pull a vacuum, and replace the dryer, and then pull a vacuum, pressure test, blah blah blah. All the not in that order, okay? But all the stuff has to happen. So this saves hours of time, literally. All right, let's pop that. Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. I know that this company needs pictures, so I gotta take a picture of that thing leaking. Look, it's even got dye on it, guys. It's even got dye on it, so I'm gonna get my trusty phone out and my bubbles. Get a picture of that thing. Yeah, she's leaking bad. also like pictures of the model and serial numbers of the unit, which we can do right here, because they actually, the facilities company that runs this business, they are very good about keeping track of everything. It's actually relatively impressive. So let's blow a little bit of that soap out of there and screw her right on. It's just an awkward position to be in right now, leaning over like this. I am glad that it's turned off, I'll tell you that. Alright, we already have pressure on it. And sometimes, guys, if you're in a pinch and you don't have a Schrader valve on you, first off, shame on you if you don't have a Schrader valve on you. But sometimes if you're in a pinch, you can just tighten these Schraders and they'll seal. But the right thing to do is going to be to replace the Schrader. Get off! Hopefully this one came out and I don't have to shoot it out, because that's going to be hard to do. Oh, she came right out. Goes right there. Always carry Schraders, guys. Always. I mean, I got a video I made yesterday that I'll upload at some point soon. I replaced 4 of these things on one job. 4 of them leaking. So naturally, these are only 5-packs. I had to go buy some more yesterday. It's a little hard to do this with it upside down, because see, she doesn't, well, she is staying on there. Maybe it'll stay on long enough for me to get this in the hole, and it did. All right, valve open, Schrader down. This is not uncommon on the high side, on the discharge side, because that's where your higher pressure is going to be, especially at the beginning of the summer when things start getting hot. You're going to see it a lot more. And don't over tighten your Schraders, guys. There's no point. You don't have to. Come on, come on. Oop, almost dropped her. Just like that. And you know, it's a little cold today. It's 90 something yesterday, guys. It's like 57 right now. I am not a fan of cold weather, and I know some of you are going, that's not cold. No, you know what? I was born and raised in Texas. 57 is cold. Let's check this new one. Look, she's not leaking. Gonna put a cap on it. I don't have an extra one in my bag. That's one thing I used to carry in my pocket all the time. Oh, well, you know, we got a good Schrader, so we're gonna use this old cap on the suction line, since that's the lowest pressure. We'll put the new cap on this line. Oh, pop. Yeah, I was right. Oh yeah, right in the peeper. Oh man. Okay, well, I had to blow some of that out. I don't like leaving bubbles in a system like that. That one is going to go on the suction line. And where's my other one? Y'all see it anywhere? Because I don't. I can put these on. I can put these on. Just the little valve caps. They don't really do anything. So they keep the weather out or something. I don't know. Maybe it just makes it look prettier. Anyway, I know what the rest of my day is lined out to be, so this is the only job I'm going to be able to actually video. So let's turn the breaker on and charge it up. Ow, stop. Who puts it right? I don't know. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get the breaker on. And put my gauges on right now. Oh, there's the other cap. That one's brand new. That'll come off of. I don't think that came off of this unit. That's gonna blow away in the wind though. And another thing I am partial about is my field piece gauges. I love them. Love them, guys. Built-in micron gauge. Like, these things are bomb.com. Let that pressure out. I had 22 in there yesterday. So, let me zero pressure, atmosphere, tighten her up. And yeah, they didn't make these user friendly. You gotta fish it in and then reach over and all kinds of mumbo jumbo to get the. Oh yeah, I remember this now. I couldn't get my gauge on, so I actually pulled that screw out so I could move the discharge line over, just so I could get my gauge on there. All right. I hope I have enough 404 to fill this thing up. I know I'll have enough to at least get it freezing, right? But if you don't fill it all the way up, you're gonna overheat your compressor. What I know is there's not much in it. Solenoid's closed. I wonder if it's... Oh, because I killed the power. Alright, so I'm gonna bleed off. Actually, let's change this to 404. Bleed off my suction. Once you stop smelling the 22, start smelling the 404, you're all right. Bleed off my discharge. And hang her right on up. Pop on the 404. Open her up. And I charge as a liquid. Bleed off your air. De minimis. I charge as liquid, you do you. I don't like waiting around on the gas. I'll be right back and hit this breaker and we'll charge this thing up and be done with it. Okay, we're ready to charge her right on up. Got a screwdriver sticking in my leg. Okay. So, definitely getting way down there into a vacuum. So to charge these, that right there is a sight glass. Okay, you don't have to go on superheat and subcool or pressures and all that mess. If you have a sight glass, just fill it up. And if you're having a problem with the refrigeration system with the sight glass full, then you can look at superheat, subcool, figure out what's going on. Eventually you just get an eye for it and you don't have to sit there and mess with it. Superheat and subcool is something that I used in the beginning, but you get to the point where you just know when you see something. You know what's wrong. And a few of the things to test on. I'm gonna lay right here with my refrigerant bottle as my pillow. I don't know if y'all can see this. I'll do it like that. Yeah, it's barely see this like that. Yeah, give you a closer view. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and man, there's not really much else I can show you here, guys. This is gonna get charged. It's gonna be freezing like a champ, and I am just gonna lay here and do that. So I don't think I have anything else informative to tell you about. They're normally not this easy, so I should knock on something. Yeah, that's all I got. So I'm gonna finish this up and leave you out of the boring parts. So until next time.